Okay, so new IDs, let's check this out. Cinq is section 3 done. Skill 1, what do we have? Gluttony. First, we have a monopierce ID. Okay, we have a monopierce ID. Skill 1, gluttony, 2 coins. If this unit speed is faster than the target, you gain coin power based on speed difference. That's the Cinq conditional as expected. On use, you gain the poise count, so okay. And on hit, inflict burn. On hit, inflict burn the second coin as well. And on crit, you inflict burn count. Okay, pretty okay. Skill 1, why do we need gluttony for again in burn? We need gluttony for force match is song. And that's all. The only burn eco that needs that. And you can replace, I guess, your Ryoshu, because your Ryoshu has skill 1 gluttony as well. So this replaces the skill 1 gluttony from Ryoshu with the modern ID. Pretty okay, pretty good. Skill 2, 3 coins. Unit speed faster, the classic conditional here. Clash win, you gain poise. Gain poise count equal to nerve strike done. Kick the turn the target, so that's your mark. Max 3 stacks on the mark, which means at best you're gonna get 3 poise count. And what do we gain otherwise? If you have 1 mark, we gain clash power. If you have 2 mark, we gain bass power. And if you have 3 mark, we gain both. And it expire, like, yeah, it's literally the Cinq market, right? Expire if you hit something different or another part, right? Yep. And it's replaced when another unit inflict nerve strike. Yeah, so if you, yeah, for the future Cinquist IDs, basically they will have the nerve strike. Okay. So on hit, we gain poise count as well on hit. So at best 3 poise count from the conditional here, and then more poise count again from the coin hitting. Okay. On hit inflict burn, on hit inflict burn, and then you inflict defense level down for reburn on the target. Okay, and then you inflict more defense level down based on the mark. Equal to actually, not base, equal literally. So that's 3 defense level down at best. So that's good if she goes first for your other ID, because they will do more damage. If she goes last, then kinda unlucky, bro. We don't really care about this then. Yeah, pretty good skill 2 overall. Skill 3, 4 coins. 4 coins. This will hurt. Deal more damage for every nerve strike on the target. Yeah, we're already starting the damage here. If this unit speed, yeah, the classic coin from Cinq. Clash win, you gain poise, gain additional poise if there is the mark on the target. So gain a lot of poise from this. Probably, yeah, crit condition. Yeah, okay, makes sense. So again, a lot of poise here. And on first hit, inflict burn. On second hit, inflict burn. On the third hit, you inflict burn. And then on the last coin, you deal more crit damage based on the poise you have, which you gain a lot by using the skill or by winning a clash with the skill. And then the burn. Okay, so you have burn on the target and you have poison self, you deal more damage based on these two. If the target has nerve strike, you inflict defense level down again, but it's not equal to the mark this time, so it's probably maybe 2 only, maybe 3 as well, I don't know, we have to see in game. Yeah, pretty good skill 3, seems like the big nuke skill, lot of damage conditional here. 4 coins, which means if the boost of the coin power is crazy from the conditional, we might have something insane on this skill, like very high clashing ability and very high damage. We'll have to see in game. It's probably the case, because I think Cinq Sinclair is like maximum plus 3 coin power or something from the speed conditional, so that's a lot. We have to see. Defense skill, evade, Wrath evade, very good for your Wrath resonance. This unit speed faster, then you can, okay, so Wrath evade, pretty good, gain more coin power if you have more speed, if you're faster. Gain haste on your passive, so your passive gives you haste, which help you fulfill all the speed conditional, pretty good synergy here, like the Cinq IDs. For every, for every exploit potential self, okay, so based on post potency, okay. Against the target or the part base attack skill it last, you inflict your mark. Okay, so we start inflicting the mark once we have the resources. Okay. Deal plus 1 potential on target for... Wait, that's deal... Yeah, that's the same conditional here, right? Burn, potency. Okay, so they didn't speed the potency here, but okay. Deal burn potency. That's literally your force coin conditional, but on your passive. You deal more, but not. There is no poise. Doesn't scale on poise, and burn is just scale on burn. But you deal more damage for every burn on the target. If you critical hit, only if you critical hit. Okay. Raise the cap for this effect based on never, and you can deal even more damage if you have a lot of marks on the target. Okay. So her thing is she deals a lot of damage if she crits, basically. And we help her crit because we give poise count on the skill 1 and we give poise on the skill 2 and poise count on the skill 2 as well. And we gain even more poise on the skill 3. So we have no poise issue on this character, it seems like. Unless the numbers are really, really bad, but I adopt it. And the support passive, 1 ally fast SP, don't clash win against enemy with burn or unique burn, gain haste next turn. If the target has X burn potency, gain additional haste. So I don't play burn as much as I play other teams, but I believe the current burn IDs don't have any haste conditional outside of her. So this is more for the upcoming Cinq East IDs in the future. They will like this conditional. But the other current IDs we have do not care about getting haste or not. But this is pretty decent for the future IDs, basically. But yeah, seems like a very good ID, lots of coin, the coin power conditional, so pretty good. Big damage if you crit, that's the thing. So Gregor. Firefist Survivor Gregor. Skill 1 Lust. Gain coin power for every X burn on the target. Inflict burn and consume district fuel. So that's the tank we saw in the trailer. What's district fuel? Consumed by certain skills, so it's a resource you consume on literally all your skills here, all your base skill. Okay, and it becomes overheated fuel once you're at a certain amount of fuel consumed, right? At X stack, yeah, okay. Well, okay. So you consume fuel, and if you consume fuel, you put burn count, otherwise just a burn, okay. And you gain con power based on the burn, okay, nothing crazy. Basic skill 1, pretty okay. Skill 2, we have Wrath. 2 coins, only 2 coins here. Gain con power for every burn on the target, okay. So this seems to be more than 1 con power on both this skill and on the third one. So maybe he can gain up to 2 coin power, I suppose. That's what they like to do nowadays. Con that consume district fuel deal more damage. When in overheated fuel deal even more damage. Okay, we don't have that on the skill 1. The skill 2 we have it. On hit and inflict burn, consume your fuel, and if you consume your fuel, you deal burn to 2 targets with the least burn, and then inflict burn count, and if you consume fuel, you inflict burn count against 2 targets with the least burn count. So that's pretty good to spread burn in Mirror Dungeon to proc the Ego gift, or just for mobbing to proc burn on everyone to fulfill your burn conditional on your other IDs. That's pretty good, pretty good. Skill 3, 3 coins, gain con power for every X burn count. Okay, so here it's coin power for burn on the skill 2, and now it's coin power for the burn count. Okay, so we want to have burn count, and how do we put burn count on the skill 1 and on the skill 2? Yeah, so nothing crazy here, that's pretty easy to fulfill. Gain base power for every X burn on the target, consume your fuel to deal more damage, and if you consume overheated fuel, deal even more damage. Okay, after attack, if you consume fuel, or if the target is killed, or if you consume fuel, then you get blunt damage up. So we like blunt damage up because it's a mono blunt ID. Okay, fair. Whenever overheated fuel, you did more damage. Yeah, I saw this. If district fuel was consumed, inflict burn count. If you consume fuel, inflict burn count again. Did more damage for every fuel consumed by this skill. And if you're overheated, okay, so that's the same conditional here, right? Deal more damage from fuel. Yeah. Okay, so the last coin deal even more damage if you consume fuel. Okay, so this is the big damage skill here. Clashable counter, that's good. Gloom, what do we need Gloom for? We already have Gloom skill 1 from Phil Clare. What do we need Gloom for? In burn, I don't think any burn ego need the Gloom. Maybe I'm wrong. But we need, what do we have? We have Cinq, Sun Shower, we have Gloom here, we have Flute Sack, we need Gloom, we have Blind Obsession, Ishmael, we need Gloom. Okay, so could have been Envy, but Gloom is fine as well, I guess. And you inflict burn, and you gain fuel as well. So if you ever run out of fuel, you will not fulfill the damage conditional here on your skill 2 and 3, and you will not inflict burn count on skill 1. But this does not have damage conditional, so it's better to replace your skill 1 with the clashable counter if you ever run out of fuel, basically. Not the other skill, because the other skill have the damage conditional and the AoE conditional as well for your skill 2. So this clashable counter replace skill 1 only, seems like. And only if you run out of fuel. So you start a counter with the fuel, obviously, and then, yeah, fuel become overrated fuel, that's what written here already, okay. The passive, deal more damage for every fuel consumed in this encounter. Okay. So every fuel you consume in the encounter, the longer he is in the battle, the more damage he will do. Very good. If the main target is a blood fiend, blood bag, or if the sum of burn count, or if the sum of burn and burn count on the target is X or greater, even more damage. So we like to deal more damage with this guy, apparently. That's the thing he does. Damage, damage, damage. Kinda like I said in my charge videos, charge dealing more damage on every skill doesn't matter anymore because everyone needs more damage nowadays, so update consuming for charge later, but that's completely out of this video subject anyways. At X district fuel, if the unit stagger or defeat with burn, an enemy with burn, inflict burn count against 2 random enemies without burn. That's pretty good as well, because we can spread burn as well with this, with just the passive and not only with the skill. Well, we can spread burn count, not burn, with the passive and not only the skill 2. Okay, and this helps you fulfill your coin power conditional on your skill 3, because you need burn count to gain coin power here. That's pretty good synergy on this character. Yeah, that's all. I think 1 ally with the fastest speed on the, so yeah, support passive, 1 ally with the fastest speed on hit, deal more swash damage for every burn on the target. Yo, this might be the first damage support passive of Gregor actually. Only for the burn teams? Or actually there is one in Cinq, right? It's like he apply blunt damage up or gloom damage up, but you lose SP. But all the other Gregor ID is just HP healing. So that's, so we move on from the HP healing all the time and from the weird Leo Gregor force coin extra damage thingy. And then we have this, which is more consistent damage for any burn IDs basically on your worst skill. Yeah, pretty good. I think that's all. Seems pretty decent. We can check in game now. What will this look like? What would it do here if I get to pull these IDs? I'm gonna get done obviously because done is a standard ID, but Gregor is a seasonal, so I have to pray or to wait. So we have this team right here. What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna replace? So in Mirror Dungeon we do not use Magic Bullet, and we can replace Faust. So in Mirror Dungeon it's very simple. We're gonna use the Yisang, we're gonna use the Ishmael, we're gonna use the Rodion, we're gonna use the Field Claire, and we're gonna use the new Don, and we're gonna use the new Gregor. Simple. Now in Railway, for example, or just for bossing, we can replace the Faust, or either we send the Faust first and she suicide. But we can replace the Faust probably with the Gregor, because he's like to ramp up, so we want to have him first in the battle. And then the Dawn, I'm not too sure. Probably we don't want to replace any of these. We technically could replace Ishmael, but the for Smash Flame pretty good. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to see and test, I guess. But yeah, anyway, Dawn ID pretty good. Gregor ID deals damage. Apparently deals damage, that's what he likes to do. So yeah, pretty good IDs overall, and that's all.